As we learn more about Alex Preddy's life and realize that he was a man who was dedicated to service to his community at every single level, it is easy to think that this is just some sort of unfortunate twist of fate that targeted such a good individual, and there's just some sort of epic tragedy to all of this. But we have to understand that the reason why Alex Preddy died is because he was a good person, is because he was a person dedicated to service in his community. He was a person who, despite being shoved and attacked and sprayed with chemical munitions, spent more time trying to help the people around him than to pursue his own safety. That is who he was. And that goodness is why he died. Now, I don't say that to try and convince you to not be good. I am saying that to get you to understand that the people who are inherently going to be at the most risk are also going to be the best people in our society today. The kindest, most caring people in our communities are specifically the ones who are at the most risk right now. Their lives are being threatened every single day because they are choosing to put themselves in harm's way to protect other people. Now, it is entirely possible, it is entirely likely that if it was not Alex Preddy yesterday, it would have been someone else. But Alex showed up and put himself between that murderer and whoever that victim would have been. We need to protect people like that. We need to make sure that people like that get to go home and continue to protect the people in their lives, get to go to work and continue to save lives at the VA hospitals that they work at. We need to protect people like Alex Preddy. We need to protect people like Renee Good. They are out there protecting us. What are we going to do for them? What are we going to do to make sure that the next person who's putting themselves in harm's way gets to go home nameless and alive? Just another stranger out there helping in their communities. Just another face in the crowd, as opposed to a face that we get plastered all over the internet because they were murdered. What are we going to do for them? Well, I'll tell you, one of the easiest things that we can do is show up in the same way. We have seen time and time again that these ICE bastards are able to be driven off if there are numbers. I can't promise you that everyone would have gone home alive yesterday if there had been a lot more people, but I could tell you it would have helped. If there were more people on the streets, if there were more people outraged by this, showing up and ready to push back and fight back whenever and wherever we can, it would have been a lot less likely that one of those agents would have felt comfortable drawing their weapon, would have felt comfortable escalating that situation to a life or death situation. We need to show up. We need to go out and do something. We need to be present, and we need to make sure that if they are going to show up in our communities, that they don't feel safe fucking with us.